Hey, what's happening everyone? It's Chris Espinola, the Internet Traffic Junkie, and I want to share with you 4 online business tips that will help your business get cranking like a well-oiled machine. Now, this will also help you if you're feeling stuck in your business and not really sure what you're doing or what you might be doing wrong, okay? So, I'm going to break it down, a plan, a strategy that will help you get past that, all right? So the first thing you need to know when you're utilizing the internet to sell a product or service is there's 3 main facets that need to work like interchangeably, so to speak, and in synchronicity, if I'm saying that correctly, right? So I don't know which side might be better. Let me start right here. So the first one, I'm gonna use a car as the analogy for you to mentally see what I'm talking about here. Okay, so the first thing you need to get everything rocking and rolling, right, is number 1, you need a vehicle. Number 2, you need an engine. And number 3, you need fuel. Right? Now, you're not going to go anywhere with your vehicle if you don't have an engine or any fuel in that engine, right? And if you just have an engine, no fuel or vehicle, it's not going to do anything for you. If you just have fuel, it's not really going to benefit you, and the uses you have for it are limited, right? In order to get this functioning correctly, everything needs to be working in unison, right? In synchronicity, right? So regarding your online business or home business, or if you're using this, you know, to sell your arts or whatever it is, right? That's what the vehicle is. Let me go on this side. Right? So the vehicle is your business, product, or service. Right? And to a lot of people, you know, regarding working online or from home, a lot of people think that the vehicle is the most important part. But I got some news for you. It's not. And I'll get into that in just a second, right? But the engine, right? The engine is the system that you're using. Can be also referred to as the plan or strategy. I'm spelling that right. And the fuel, right? The fuel regarding your home business or online business, the fuel is the traffic. Now, the traffic is, there's 2 parts to the traffic, right? First part is free traffic. Second part is paid traffic. So, without traffic, you're not going to get anyone to see your product or service, right? If you have a store, mom and pop shop, you know, out somewhere, an offline business, in other words, you need people, which is traffic, to come into your store to buy something. And the more number of people you have going into your store, the likelihood you will of making a sale, right? Gaining a customer. Depending on your product or service or business, right? So these these three things need to be working together, which is this is tip number one. So just so we can keep track, tip number one is you need these three things, aspects or pieces or tools working in unison to go ahead and sell your product or service, right? So, but the key is the key isn't the traffic, isn't the business, it's the system, plan, and strategy, right? This is the key to everything. It's the key that makes everything work online. It's the key to get your business and aspects of your business automated, to work for you while you're sleeping, like you hear all the gurus talking about online, right? So how you get all this to work is you want to get both paid and free traffic to your system that sells your product, right? And it works, basically you're sending traffic to your system, and the system is selling your business, product, or service. And the more traffic you send to the system, the more products, business, or services you will sell, right? And part of the business and why the strategy of the engine is the most important part is because while you're sending traffic to the system, you are creating an email list. Excuse my spelling, right? You're creating an email list. This is your true asset. And this, your email list, right, is what will turn into your ATM, your own personal ATM. And what I mean by that is, as you're sending traffic to the system is selling the product, service, or business for you. As soon as people who are interested in that product go into the system, they go onto your email list. Now you're creating a list of people, right? Actual individuals from that traffic that you sent to your system. You're creating an email list of people looking or who are interested in the product or service. So anytime you come across a product, service, or business that fits into this niche, particular niche for this list, you can go ahead and email that list, that product or service that will help them build their business or your business, right? And that is how this will become, your email list will become an automatic ATM machine. You can create cash on demand. The bigger the list, the bigger your checks, right? And it took me a long time to learn this. It took me a long time to learn the system, plan, and strategy to get all this to work together. I originally thought all I needed was a vehicle. Even when I had offline businesses, all I thought I needed was the vehicle. And all this, I didn't know I needed all this to work in unison in order for me to sell the products and services I had. It took me a long time to learn this because all the gurus online that are pitching their business, product, or services that you see on Facebook, YouTube, and all this, they're not telling you this. They're not telling you this. It took me a long time to figure this out, and it took me having mentors, and it was actually three different mentors that I learned this from in 3 different ways before it computed in my head. So I want to break this down as simple as possible for you, right? And this is it. If you keep this in mind, to keep your car working well, you need to have a good engine, good fuel to make that vehicle move. And the better the vehicle, the better the engine, the better the fuel, the more the quicker and easier you'll create this email list that turns into this ATM machine. Okay? Now, if you're interested on learning more about this strategy, system, and plan, and how to make it all work together and how to help your business, somewhere below this video will be a link where you can check out how I operate the system. I'm gonna give you the opportunity to walk through my sales funnel and sales process for the business, products, or service that I am selling. Now, as a bonus, for those of you who don't have a business, who don't have a system, plan, or strategy, and don't have the right traffic sources to make your business grow, I suggest you click the link, because you will have an opportunity to get traffic sources that will help your business. You will have an opportunity to get a system, or I should say copy a system, plan, and strategy that will help your business. And if you don't have a product or service but are trying to make money online, or want to make money online, you will have an opportunity to check out the business, product, and services that I'm offering that will help you grow your money and your life the way you really want it to. That being said, I'll see you on the next video.